Hello, hello, hello. Did I hit go live? Yeah, I'm live. Am I live? I'm live. I'm live? Am I alive? I don't know. Maybe I might still be in a turkey coma. Turkey coma. Turkey coma. That's, when you think about it, it's fun to say turkey coma. Turkey coma. Turkey coma. Anyways, how's everyone doing today? It's Monday. I know, Monday. And it's a holiday. I'm working on a holiday. What's going on here? Why am I I'm a self-employed YouTuber. Why would I work on a holiday? How's everyone doing today? Happy Canadian Thanksgiving for the fellow Canadians out there, all 8.9% of my audience. How's everyone doing? Are we doing geese? No, man. We tried geese once. What do you think Canadian Thanksgiving's about? It's thankful that the geese left us alone after that incident. Anyways, white meat or dark meat or all meat? All meat, it depends. Usually how I do a turkey, small family, right? Just me, the wifey, and the little guy. So what I do is I go buy a small bird. Usually go to like Walmart and they sell them by like different sizes. I buy the cheapest, smallest turkey I can get essentially. And the reason is I do mine on the rotisserie. So I do mine on, my grill has like a rotisserie thing built into it, the back burner. So I do mine on that. Nothing fancy. I usually take it out the morning, the day before, and I put it in the pot with a bunch of salt and whatnot, and do a wet brine for the whole day. And then the day of, I take it out in the morning, I dry it really good, and I do the outer season, and then I put it back in the fridge to air brine, I guess, for like a couple hours, because I usually start cooking around 2 or 3, and this is like 8 in the morning. So I do that, and then before I put it on the actual spit on the thingy to do the rotation, what I do is I do an herb and butter mix, like herb and butter, and I put that all under the skin, and then I put a chunk of that in the bird itself so I can get it from the inside. And then I truss it all up, I tie it up real tight, put it on the thing, and then it does the thing. And then when I cut it, usually I just cut out like a chicken breast. I cut out one of the breasts, one of the legs, and I'll chop that meat up, and then that's what we'll have after. And then today I broke the whole thing down, got all the meat out of it, and then tomorrow I'll make stock with it. Hello from Denmark. Hello, fellow chess lovers. Chat. Oh, because it's a rook. I get it. Small 22-pound turkey. I don't know, it was like this big. It was whatever the cheapest, it was like $17 at Walmart. Whatever the cheapest bird I could buy at Walmart was. So yeah, so the thing is, Thanksgiving is today. Pro tip, if your holiday is on a Monday, celebrate the holiday on the Sunday. That way, on the actual day of the holiday itself, you don't have to do anything. It's great. I woke up late today. We didn't do anything today. I made turkey sandwiches for dinner. And tomorrow I'm just gonna do a big stock pot. It's gonna be great. Isan did a big dump, but they fixed it already, so yeah. Don't make username password the username and password, Isan. Anyways, so yeah, we are gonna carry on from where we left off. So before we dive right into this, today's stream, we're gonna cut it the moment, either 3 hours or we get this built. That's basically the goal here. Is I want to get this built so that on Friday's stream could be the wrap-up stream. So because today's an odd time, it's a holiday. I do want to spend some time with the family this evening. Basically, we're just gonna try and power through this and get to the point where it's built. And then on Friday, on the Friday stream will be the wrap-up stream. Also, we'll give away a Rook kit. Does that sound good? We'll give away a Rook kit on Friday. Give away an LDO Rook kit. So yeah. So before we do that, as always, if you want to win some polymaker filament, every stream we give away a spool of polymaker filament. Link in the video description. Enter for your chance. While you're down there, don't forget to like the smash button, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. If you want to help support the channel, the content I create, and the things I do, consider becoming a channel member or a Patreon supporter. Or if you're really cool, while I turn this camera on, you gift memberships to other people, because that way other people get to hang out when we do cool member stuff. I've lost a lot of jitter and temp readers with PT1000 and Clipper. I don't know. I only have a couple machines with PT1000s, and I've never noticed anything that would be an actual issue in actual operation. So it's hard to say. No maple syrup was harming making a Thanksgiving dinner. No, but I made the fuck out of some French toast this morning for breakfast. Oh, it's so good, it's so good. I got some like hearty bread, a lot of butter, a lot of egg and cinnamon and vanilla, and then I made all that, and then maple syrup on it. Oh, it's so good. A little bit of powdered sugar. Oh. Yeah, totally worth it. It's a holiday. It's a holiday. Anyways, okay, so that's that. That's that. Always cut the breast across the grain. Yeah, whenever you cut meat, always cut across the grain. There we go. You won't be streaming too long. You're close to completion. Oh yeah, I know. So the plan is basically we're gonna try and wrap it up today. I did reprint the part that we screwed up on day one. It feels so weird to be streaming this many times in a row, but it was, where was it? It was this guy. We screwed up this guy. What I did was I printed the wrong parts. Or correction, I printed the right part, but I used the wrong heat set size. So I have reprinted it. So that's the first thing we're gonna do is fix that. So, okay, so let me actually read this right. Using a soldering iron, press in the first M356 insert from the front. Okay, make sure the heat sets are protruding from the top. Okay, so, got that. The problem is we don't have M36. We got M38. We only have two sizes of heat sets. And I think that's what threw me off, because it says M3 by 5 by 6 mil. We don't have M3 by 5 by 6. We have M3 by 5 by 8. And I have a whole whack load of them. So I'm assuming that's what I'm supposed to be using. When is the Cooking with Canuck stream? If whatchamacallit ever wants to sponsor one, I'll do it. Good Foods or Whole Foods, or I don't know, one of the food places. Wow, this thing is so broken. Okay, so I'm assuming, let's do this then. So let's do this. 40K, 47K pull up as I found out. Oh. So who here woke up very early? Well, not very, well, it depends on where you're at. Who here woke up early yesterday to watch the Starship launch? Because I did, and it was totally worth it. That was unbelievably amazing, honestly. They caught it. They caught it. That was, okay. You know the meme, born too early to explore the planet, born, or what is it? Born too late to explore the planet, born too early to explore outer space. I actually think we might be in a good spot for the space stuff after watching that. I'm sorry, catching a 250 ton, 70 meter tall skyscraper falling from space and just catching it, just straight up just catching it out of the air. Okay, we can do that now because it's all math. At the end of the day, it's all just material sciences math. Build it out of the right materials and design it properly and it'll work. It's one of those things that you think is super hard until it's like, well, like I'm not downplaying it, it's probably really hard. But it's like, yeah, you just build it to spec, make sure it you know, make sure you're good and off you go. Okay, so unfortunately, as cool as space is, it's really big, and let's be honest, nobody's going to another solar system in our lifetime. If we're lucky, we might get some people on Mars. But getting in a starship and going to, what is it, like the fastest thing we've ever built probe wise, and not like a manhole cover launched by a nuke. Would take like 40,000 years to get to the closest planet. So like, we're not getting there anytime soon. Let's be honest. We're not getting anywhere like that anytime soon. It would be cool, but we're not. We will fight death. How about E? A bit of flames after the catch. That's normal. If you've ever watched the Falcon 9s when they land, they purge a lot of the fuel out the bottom once it's like done, and a lot of that catches fire. That's just residual. Plus, you know, if you watched it coming in, the whole butt glowed from friction. The whole aft end of it was glowing on the way down from friction. Like, there we go. Okay, so we've done that. So those stick out the back. Okay. So now we gotta scroll all the way down to where I actually was, which is here. Okay. So where we left off, for those wondering, I can turn this off now. Okay. So where we left off, mechanically, we have the XY motion and the Z installed. Now we're on to installing the Z belt. So let's do that. So I'm gonna need some belt. Where did I put all my belt? Also, it's now chilly in my garage. It's not cold, but I detect it's now a bit chilly out here. I recently moved to a new state where my utilities are not on one bill with my rent, so you can learn what peak time means. Isn't that more a thing of your rental agreement? Because some places utilities is included with rent, sometimes it's not. That isn't a state thing. Because I know like here in Canada, sometimes you rent a place and it's utilities included, some aren't. Usually it's not, because then they can make more money off you. Okay, Z belt install. Okay, so it looks like it just kind of note some previous steps may be left out of the pictures, clarity for belt installation. Okay, so we need some zip ties. Did the kit come with zip ties? I don't know. Let's see. Did the kit come with zip ties? Did the kit come with zip ties? Fasteners kit. Wait, this is a positron bag. Why am I looking at a positron bag? That's positron stuff. It did come with zip ties. We got our zip ties. Okay, so I think this is pretty easy. It looks like you make a loop with the belt and you zip tie it to the top, and then you go up, around, down the motor. Okay, I'm gonna have to slide that motor out. Let's align this right now while we're here. Okay, let me get you out of here. Let's line you up. You're not the right size. Maybe you're the right size. LTT Score Precision Screwdriver. Yeah. That looks a bit more right. Hard to say. Probably gonna have to readjust this anyways. Wish utility. I mean, I'm a proud, not homeowner, a mortgage owner, almost a homeowner. And for us, like, utilities are separate. But my taxes, my property taxes are rolled into my rent. That is part of my rent, or not my rent, my mortgage. Okay, so this is gonna be fun because you gotta like loop this. Which filament would you recommend for printing a kayak cart that must be able to withstand heavy use? Something that big, I wouldn't do PETG, or correction, I wouldn't do PLA, simply for the fact that it's gonna melt on you. It's gonna deform. Anything that's outside, I try to avoid PLAs essentially. You'd probably be okay with a PET. A PET filament would probably be pretty good. You're gonna get good layer adhesion. It shouldn't snap on you. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Like, I don't know what cart, like what kind of dimensions are we talking about? Like, I need more info, but I want to say PETG would probably be your go-to for something like that. Just print it a little hot. Mostly depends how the utilities are paid and if they're metered. Yeah, there's a whole bunch. There's a whole science to it. All I know is in the summer when the AC is running and if I'm printing a lot, I know. Okay, so there's that. I'm gonna put 3 on this. Why 3? Just to be safe. My possibility of building an RC 150. What's an RC 150? Is it kind of something like this? If it's something like this, probably not. So, oh, the ROOK printer, my 2020 is number 168. Oh, they got a lot of serials. Zombie's here? Oh, hey, zombie. Yeah, it's a fun build. It's very simple. It's a very good Fisher-Price, my first 3D printer, essentially. Okay, I'm gonna roll the dice and we're gonna cut it right about there. And hopefully I didn't screw this up. Okay, so you come down through here. Oh, wrong camera. So we loop you over the top. Come down through the bottom. And up through the bottom. And then we gotta put you through here. And then get a little pokey thing to kind of... Oh. Sorry, I keep bumping the mic. There we go. Tweezers, 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 tweezers. There we go. Okay. So I have the motor all the way up. So the plan is basically tighten this nice and tight. And then trim the excess and then move the motor down to snug it up. Snip this guy here because I want to make this a little tighter. Right up to the, oh shoot, I screwed up. You go through here. There we go. It's one of those things where being fat-fingered isn't good. Also, having grease on all the rods probably isn't helping. Okay. Oh. Okay, note to self, have it actually hooked on the upper Z idler before you go too far. There we go. Hopefully they weren't too stingy with the extra belt. Be built with aluminum tubes, so strength will come from the aluminum. Why are you using aluminum tubes instead of extrusions? Why would you build something? Extrusions are so much nicer to work with. Okay. Okay, so now all the way down. I don't know how much up we got to go, but hopefully that's enough up. Okay, so now we loosen our motor. Slide the motor down. And tighten the motor in. What XY motors? LDO ones. 0.9 degree steppers, actually. Well, my stealth burner broke. Or stealth, dang it. That fell off. That's not good. Shoot. 1 second. Yeah, that broke. That sucks. Well, time to reprint some parts. I don't think I need it anymore today anyways, but that sucks. Oh well. Don't hang stuff off a very heavy extension cable right at the edge of your bed. Stealth press is gone kaput. Okay, oh no, the thing made out of 3D printed parts. The 3D printed parts have failed. I guess I have to reprint it. Anyways, I'm just gonna gloop it. Okay. So we've done that. There's that. Please do not stick the belt through the frame. What? Over top, goes around, comes up, and then we zip tie that. There we go. Cool. And then if all goes well, it will drop under its own power, under its own weight. It's not exactly a perfect, like, but good enough. Okay. Made a special Z stepper. Well, there's still a bit of drop. Okay, belting for CoreXY. Okay, so now, since this is CoreXY, we're gonna cut this belt in half. Ooh. This is way too much belt. I'm not gonna cut it in half because I don't want to waste that much belt. Okay, so we're gonna need some printed parts. Got this guy. And that attaches with M36s from the front. Okay. So that will go like that. That mounts like that, and the belts go in through there. Okay, cool. Cool. We good? We good. Okay. This is going to be hopefully one of the easiest CoreXY belting experience I've ever done, because it literally it's literally one thing. How was my weekend? Pretty good. I mean, technically it still kind of is the weekend for me because of holidays. I'm assuming the teeth go forward on this. Yeah. Oh wait, no. Wait. No, yeah, teeth go forward. Yeah, teeth go forward. Okay. So let's put in a little screw here just to get this kind of locked in place. Use the forehand method. I'm kind of aware of that method, and that's what we will be doing. Okay. Okay. So, let's see, which way does this go? Derek gifted a community membership. Cheers, Derek. If you want to help support the channel, the content I create and the things I do, the best way to do that is to gift memberships, because that way other people get to hang out when we do cool member stuff. Okay. Oh wait, am I going the wrong way? Wait, am I? Oh wait, no. Oh, that's right. It crosses in the front. That's right. This crosses in the front. I'm all thrown off because of this crosses in the front, not in the back. There we go. Downside of doing this with the full length belt is I've got 1,000,000 miles of belt here to work with. Marcel gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers and appreciated. What's this about back EMF? Something back EMF I gotta worry about? Oh. And also remember, the more active you are in chat, the more likely you are to get a gifted membership. It's one of those things, if you're more active in chat, you have a better chance of getting a gifted membership. So if you're a lurker who never posts anything, you have less of a chance, unfortunately. I don't make the rules. I'm not even sure if that's still a thing. I just remember that being a thing at one point when they first brought out gifted memberships. Okay, so now we need to make these belts the same length. When you try to make sure you got your belts the same, Just get the teeth engaged into each other and pull them evenly. And there you go. Now you have two belts that are the same length, along with extra. Hopefully we don't lose that. Okay. So this is kind of annoying. I really wish when they did stuff like this, if they put like a little hook or something to like slope or something so that the belt more easily would come out instead of me having to take this off and be all fiddly with it. Okay, so let's put two of these in. Here, let me put this over here so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so that side's good. So we'll just kind of, there we go. Got 6 spools of filament with a 30% off sale. That's not too bad. That's not too shabby. I'm not gonna deny that. Hopefully use my code. Okay, one belt. I love belting up open frame CoreXYs like this. Just like, oh, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Get rid of some of this extra, slide you up. That through there, boom, done. Done. Now loosen all of this. Okay, hopefully get all this in. How's Doggo doing? He's doing okay. He's older. He doesn't really come in the garage. That's the thing. He doesn't. Stairs are becoming a problem. He's old. He's a big dog and he's old. It is what it is. So stairs aren't exactly his thing. So he doesn't really come out to the garage too much, unfortunately. There we go. Okay, so how are you supposed to secure these belts? You do that and you just kind of zip tie them onto themselves. Okay. Secure the belt with a zip tie. Okay. super glue. Well, hopefully I cut these long enough that I have enough slack to do that. Trying to make sure these are lined up so they're the same is kind of... Okay, that looks pretty close. Line up these now. There. About there. And if you got to adjust them more, I will later. Okay, now we gotta tighten up these other belts. And those are all the way forward, so we shouldn't have too much there. Okay. And this goes from the top. From the top rope. There we go. Okay, and then we do the top. Back to work, that sucks. The trick is, don't work, and then you don't have to go back to work. Big brain. There we go. Snip off the extra into the middle. That looks right. Okay, now we tighten this. There we go. There we go. How is the Smurf attendance looking? I don't know yet. I haven't really. 50-50 at this point. We'll see. We'll see. I really want to go, but we'll see. Are you thirsty? Buy some gamer subs. Use code Canuck. Save 10% off your order. Okay. So these belts are loosey-goosey. So we're going to fix them by loosening the motor mounts. And slide that back. There we go. A printer for Ant version of the Rook called the Pawn. That'd be cool. That actually would be a cool idea. Problem is, this is about as small as you can get with a 3D printer and still have it be an actual usable printer, not like a little trade show thing. Printer for mites. I mean, there's whatchamacallit, there's Sub-Zero, which is a V0 that is literally big enough to do calibration cubes. How are we doing with the tension? There we go. That's good. I think we're good. I think that's equal enough. It hits the front equally, and when it goes to the back, we're talking like a sliver of a gap on one side. I'm okay with that. That is plenty enough for me. And again, all the parts on here are glass-filled nylon and carbon fiber ABS, so we should have plenty of rigidity. So we should be good there. Actually, what I'm going to do right now, before I forget, do something before I forget. I want to forget this. The most crucial, critical part of the build. I forgot to do this the other day. I'm doing it now because this is the most crucial part of the build. We cannot go further without it. Put the accent pieces in. There we go. There we go. Can't not have those. There we go. Remember, it doesn't have to work. It just has to look good. Go. Okay. Why not gloop? Because I don't have any ABS to nylon gloop. Yeah, the inserts are totally printed in glass-filled nylon. Okay, there's more documentation about belting stuff up if you've never done belts before. We've done it enough on this channel that I'm not gonna really... Oh, I did that wrong. I did do that wrong. Maybe it'll be an issue. The zip ties. I got my zip ties facing up. Let me fix the zip ties. Let me fix the zip ties. Maybe I'm going the wrong way. Hopefully these don't. Oh, they do. Shoot. Nope. Okay. That's bad. One second. See if I can fix this without having to undo them all. Ooh. I screwed this up. I should not have done that. Like, oh, just, you know, cut a zip tie that's holding the belt on. What's the worst that can happen? Oh, everything comes loose. 1 second. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I gotta do them all. Shoot, I gotta do them all. Dang it! The zip ties have to be, see how I got the nubbins are in the middle? I have mine with the nubbins on the top, which means they impact the XY joints. That's something I should have paid attention to. It's okay. It's only zip ties. Make it work. Oh, well, now I screw up. Oh, yeah. Everyone screws up printer builds. If nobody screwed up printer builds, I mean, half my content is me redoing things I've already done because I did them wrong the first time. Right? There we go. Okay. So that's that side. There we go. That makes more sense. Now it actually indexes. I mean, did I have that issue with the other Rook? I did have that issue with the other Rook. Okay. Yeah, where's the fun in doing it right the first? Exactly. If you do it right the first time, you got nothing to do after it's done. Whereas if you do it wrong the first time, then you get to do it again. And when you do it again, you know you're doing it right. So it comes out better, right? Perfect logic, right? Oh, wrong way. There we go. There we go. When LDO sent you the kit, did you choose the color? No. The LDO kits don't come with printed parts. You got to print your own parts. So you print them in whatever color you want or material you want. Although I highly recommend you stick it to what is recommended for material choices. There we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's that. That's that. Okay, make sure the belts are seated either, blah, 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 blah. Everything seems pretty good there. And honestly, a printer like this, I'm not super concerned with like de-racking and whatnot, because let's be honest, you're probably not printing precision stuff on here. So a little bit of skew, you probably never noticed. So there you go, belt pulley alignment, make sure that's all good. That's all good. Okay, time to mount their hot end. Cool. Where is the end that is hot? Where is my hot end? Tringle bobs. Tringle bobs. Good old Tringle bobs. What if I was hoping to make PIF parts? Well, you can't unless ROOK has its own PIF program. Because to be part of Voron PIF, it has to be made with Voron parts. Simple as that. How does this work? Does that screw into there? Okay, so the nozzle screws into that. Actually tighten this properly. There we go. Okay, so that's on. So now, how does? Oh, it's a screw. Nope. Putting together the. So it looks like the wire goes in the back. And it attaches directly on M316s. Okay. M318s, M316s. LQD motors? Oh, LQO motor. Oh, shoot. Where were you buying stuff from? If they screwed up that. Okay, how does this? Oh, it mounts to this. Okay. So we get this printed part. So the reason that these have to stick out is because they attach to this. That makes sense. That is actually, I've never seen that done. I don't think they did that on the other ROOK that I built, but like that's how it mounts, because it's so you got the heat sets that are supposed to stick out, and then you get an air gap. So now it's mounted rigidly, but it's also air gapped. Huh, clever. I've never seen that style of for mounting a hot end. Cool. Okay. And then that slides on top with an M310 from the back. Okay. Small but mighty. I wish I was talking about a printer. Anyways, take my money and spend it on beer. I will do that. I will do that, Jake. Although I had a bunch of wine yesterday because it was Thanksgiving and the wine was good. Okay, so that goes there. And an M310 from the back. And that locks your tool head in place, your hot end in place. There you go. Hot end is mounted. That is surprisingly rigid. Nice. Okay. Oliver gifted a community membership. Cheers and appreciate it. Canadian Thanksgiving? Yeah, Canadian Thanksgiving. I've got a whole pan of leftover like turkey bones and rest of meats that I didn't clean off the bone. I cleaned most of the meat off the bones. And then some like, I think the neck and like a few other parts that weren't cooked. Like you cut off chunks of the turkey before you cook it. And I gotta fry those tomorrow, or sear them, broil them all, and then do a stock. So that's gonna be tomorrow. Okay, cut the bottom tube in lengths, 400 millimeters or longer. Well, the kit comes with this much PTFE tube. So I'm gonna go with this much PTFE tube because this is what the kit came with. And by golly gee willikers, that's what we're gonna use. So move our little clip, shove the tube in, and then the trick is you hold it up, finger under there, push it down even more, and then you put the clip in, because you got to be careful, because if you push it into the thing and then you put the clip in, it will actually lift the Bowden tube back up a bit and you'll have a little bit of a gap. So what you want to do is you want to put the tube into the coupler, and then it'll bite the coupler, right? You know how you have to push it down, and then you pull it up and you put like your fingernail or something in there, and then you push it down again, and then you put the locking ring on, and then it's locked and there's no play. Okay. Language? What language? I speaky français. J'aime beaucoup poutine, bibliothèque, pamplemousse, bibliothèque. Okay. So now we need this guy. So this guy I gotta clean up. There's a little bit of fluff I gotta clean out of this. I'm gonna have to use this. Some fuzzy wuzzies in here. Glass-filled nylon doesn't really bridge as clean as I would like, I'll admit, especially when it's a little wet. Oh, these pliers suck. When the pliers, when you close them and they go like that instead of like that, it's usually not a good sign. There we go. Okay. So first thing is slide the 3010 fan into position. Okay. And it looks like wires go up. And then that is held in place with 4 M316s from the front and nuts from the back. Okay. And 316s, there we go. Nick Lynn, have a good luck ordering from them, so I give him a shot and didn't pay any mind. Yeah, okay. You clicked a link from somebody on Facebook recommending you buy motors. Would you like to be the king of Rwanda? I've got an email for you. I've got a dead uncle with a lot of money in the bank, and if you give me 20 grand, we'll be able to get it out, and I totally will split it with you. Yeah, Facebook is all AI slop now. It is sad how quickly the internet is dying because of AI and all that other stuff. Between bots, content farms, and AI, the internet is dying quick. Oceanfront property in Arizona. Isn't that what the bad guy in like one of the Superman movies wanted to do? Superman 1 or 2, he wanted to like blow up California or set off the San Andreas fault, and then, you know, all this desert land he owned would be beachfront property or something. Red Dead Redemption 2. I haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2. I tried to play the first one and I couldn't get into it. Like I've heard it's an amazing story. I think I'm just kind of burnt out on that style of video game. It's like Grand Theft Auto 5. I never beat Grand Theft Auto 5. I got Grand Theft Auto 5 the week it came out on PS3. And I think I put maybe 10 hours into it. Like I'm getting older. Video games don't have like certain genres I just don't have time for anymore. And I say that while I've got like 500 hours in Baldur's Gate 3. I think it's just like, I don't have time for games that are just busy work. I think that's what it is. The problem is so many games are just padded with busy work now. It's like, I want to do this and this. I don't want to have to do the drive halfway across the city and do a fetch quest in between to like, it's like Ubisoft games. Andre, if you're watching, sorry. Where like, yeah, there's some good content there, but it's all just padded out. I hate padding in games. Like, that's kind of why I'm loving Baldur's Gate. It's, yeah, there's, you know, there's side quests, but everything just feels like you're dining on meat and potatoes the whole time. It's just, it's good. It's all good it's not filler. None of it's really filler. Kind of what killed my love for the, I'm assuming, okay, so AC, do you mean Ace Combat? Do you mean Armored Core? Do you mean Assassin's Creed? Do you mean Animal Crossing? And I think there's like 20 other games where AC is a thing. I'm assuming you're meaning Assassin's Creed. Armored Core was good. We might do that on stream. Maybe once things kind of settle out with some of the stuff I got going on at home right now, I'll play Armored Core 6 on stream. That was a fun game. I did 3 playthroughs of it, maybe 28 hours total. Beat the whole thing. The game, you have to beat the game 3 times to get all the endings. But it's like once you beat the game once, it's like you just mow through like the beginner stuff. Like, you only have to really play it for the new stuff, which is good. There we go. Okay. So we got that in. So front fan installed. And then make sure to route the fans first. Okay. Black Myth Wukong. I have no desire to play that game. Okay, put it this way. I loved Elden Ring. But Black Myth Wukong does not look interesting to me at all. It just does. I apparently they're pretty similar in that like they're both that kind of game. But like Black Myth, I have like just watching people play it, it's like I've got no desire here. Okay. Whose GF deleted his NBA 2K character worth 400K? If he had spent $400,000 on NBA 2K basketball and he threw her out for deleting his character, let's be honest, guys, she did the right thing and she dodged a bullet. I'm sorry. How? Okay, Helldivers. Okay, I occasionally play Helldivers. Not as much as I did when it first came out, but I still dabble in it. I've maybe spent 80 bucks on top of the cost of the game, or like including the cost of the game. So the game was like 40 bucks, and then I maybe have spent another that much again in microtransactions in game. Feels about reasonable. And I got a decent couple hundred hours of entertainment. That's okay. But if like my significant other, if I found out my significant other had dropped a house worth of money into a game that is seasonal, where it resets every year. It resets, your standing resets every year. Yeah, no dog. Yeah, we're done. That is no. That's a big no from me. Okay. So when you're putting your fans in, make sure you put them in the right way so that, you know, the actual fan is blowing down. And then watch out for the wire. There we go. There's one. Yeah, any game that has microtransactions for items, where the items can be deleted, like the problem is, like, you don't own anything. Any online game, even Steam, you don't own your games on Steam. You own a license to them that they can revoke at any point. So it's like, oh, hey, I bought some skins that are just skins. They're cosmetic and they're always valid. Okay, I can understand that. Or hey, I bought the battle pass and there's a bunch of content in it and I'll unlock it as I go. And by the time the next battle pass was out, I've got my content out of it. It's like, okay, I understand that. But like, oh, hey, I recruited this character and that cost me a lot of money. And in 1 year, it's completely useless. And I have to start everything over again. It's like, yeah, no, dog, no. No, dog. Also, let's be honest. They can restore characters. They have the ability to restore characters. Any game that has like a online store like that where they say, oh, we can't restore characters. No, dog, they can restore characters. If they say they can't restore characters, it's because they're doing it maliciously to make you buy them again. Because they know you're a whale. Don't be a whale, guys. Don't fall for it. Don't be whales in video games. Like a freaking World of Warcraft can restore my soap item that I accidentally deleted out of my bank from Vanilla WoW on a modern character. They can restore anything. Okay. Oh, did I do this right? Uh-oh. Where don't you want to go now? Did I do that right? I did that right. doesn't want to go down all the way. What are you catching on? Okay, you're catching on something once. Oh, that's why. No, you're... What's going on? Why aren't you... It doesn't want to go in. Why did... Doesn't want to go in. Why don't you want to go in? There we go. There we go. There we go. Now we're good. Now we're good. There was like a little piece of fluff or something, like just gunk that was keeping it from going down all the way. There we go. I've heard good things about Deep Rock Galactic. I've heard good things about that game. Okay. Slide the rookery into the Hotend key and tighten with M3/6s. Okay. So just M3/6s. Did I forget to put... Oh, I forgot to put heat sets in this. Shoot. Uno momento. I forgot to put heat sets in here. Uh-oh. My heat set iron's all broken. Backup heat set iron. Does kit come with the heat set iron? I don't think it does. Go. Everything, but oh yeah, this is not a practical printer. This is not a practical everyday printer. That's not the whole point of this. This printer is just supposed to be a, hey, I've never built a printer before. This is a fun little printer to build, kind of thing. There and for the iron to heat up. the YouTube video is that I honestly really don't care. Reekson manufactured YouTube star. He was screaming and throwing. Oh yeah, that's another problem too with like modern content creation. Drama sells. I mean, look at freaking Logan Paul. Like, into the thing. Drama, controversy, it sells, unfortunately, and it'll be the downfall of the platform. We already had one adpocalypse on here. Yeah, strong emotions get engagement. Yep. It's like I love when people comment on a video that like, oh, blah, 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 I'm never watching your videos again or whatever. And I'm like, cool. Two things. One, this isn't an airport. You don't need to announce your departure. I'll go ahead and block you. That way, you know, you can ensure that you're standing by what you said you will do. And two, thank you for their engagement, because YouTube doesn't care if you thumbs up a video, if you thumbs down a video, if you, what am I caught on? YouTube doesn't care what you do on a video, as long as you engage. That's all YouTube cares about, is engagement. Go. It's all about engagement. Silence screen people over for weird random reasons. When you have a site as big as YouTube with so many different rules for different countries and so much spaghetti code and whatnot, it's kind of like, and I'm saying this as somebody that has been on the bad side of YouTube enforcing rules. It happens. It sucks, don't get me wrong. But when you have a site where you have, you know, what is it, like 5,000 hours of content uploaded every minute or something stupid like that, it's like, yeah, you kind of have to like let the bots do their job, unfortunately. There we go. There's no way to human moderate it. And you kind of always have to err on the side of caution. Play it safe. There we go. That's looking mighty dapper. Okay. Oh, that's not what we're doing. Okay, so we've done that. We've put that in there. There we go. Cool. Extruder motor. So we don't really have to do too much for the extruder, because the extruder is a Bondtech kit. Well, it's just a BMG extruder. Oop. Did I just break it? Or I think it's supposed to open up like that. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, the extruder for this is just a knockoff Bondtech heater extruder. Garbage. I actually got to empty my garbage. I'm just gonna pull. What's the use case for the Rook? Whatever you want it to be. It's a fun little kit printer for those that have never built a printer before. They're looking for a fun little project or something to that effect. The use case is whatever you want it to be. Okay, so if source stepper motor have that, align stepper gear roughly 3.5 millimeters from the top. Okay, and then we tighten. That look about 3.5 millimeters. That looks about 3.5 millimeters. Okay. Yeah, like this is a perfect printer for if you've never built a printer before and you're looking for a fun little project, or you're somebody like me where it's like, hey, I want something that, you know, if I ever do like a thing at my kid's school, because, you know, little guy's in school, I want to show like they do like, you know, parent teacher stuff or whatever. Hey, here's 3D printing. Let's learn kind of thing. Okay, choose the preferred extruder location. We're going to put the extruder on the back here. I'm gonna put it on the back. So it mounts with 2 M310s from the back. It's an open concept printer that you can do a lot with. Simple as that. It has the advantage of being really simple too. Now be careful here, you are screwing right into plastic. So try not to rip the threads out. Although I will say, screwing into glass-filled nylon, self-tapping it's insane how much bite you got. Okay. So the motor goes through there, that goes through there, and then we put the M335s in. 30s, 340s, 18. I'm assuming the M335s are these guys. Assuming it's these guys. Okay. I'm gonna actually shoot 1 second, because these are actual normal Allen keys. These aren't. So that means I need to find my actual. Oh, not this guy. Not this guy. Is it this guy? The actual Allen key for this. Yeah, that'll work. Cool. Okay. So, motor face down. There we go. There we go. So hopefully when we get to the actual part of this build with electronics, it won't take long at all, simply for the fact that, like, it's an LDO kit. Everything should just kind of slap together. Go. sure that's still engaged. That's good there. Cool. Put the rest of this together. Okay, that goes in there. So let's put our little springs on. Okay, press the boating tube. So I could shorten this. I am going to shorten this. I'm not going to shorten it by a crazy amount, but I am going to shorten it. How much sticks in there? That much. Okay. So I'm thinking right about there. Get our little clip. There we go. Okay. So that is that. Assuming this just kind of runs up through the back. I don't know how we're supposed to do the wires for this. And yes, this has a lot of movement to it. If you look at it, there is a bit of flop to this. But this isn't the nozzle. Remember, the nozzle is rigidly attached to like the carriage. So the nozzle really, this moves a ton, but the nozzle doesn't. I don't know how you're supposed to run the wires. How did I run the wires on that? Just up through the back. Okay, I'll figure it out. Okay, DC power skirt. Okay. Attach the DC skirt with M310s on the bottom. Okay. What's your reaction to the booster catch? Swearing. A lot of, oh my, yeah. I woke up really early because the little guy woke up early, so I was up early. So put it this way, I feel bad because I was a little too excited and I woke the wifey up, put it that way. There we go. Nice and solid. So that is the bracket in the back there. Okay. That's where everything plugs in. Do we just start plugging stuff in? Okay. So let's make some room here. Garbage. Keep you. Gonna need you. This is all garbage. Motor wires. We're gonna need you. You're all garbage. This is all garbage. Okay, so I gotta flip you over. So let's just go through this and see what we do. Okay. So this isn't what we have. We don't have an SKR. We got a Manta. Manta, there we go. Okay. So, the downside is I can't really like rest this on its, oh wait, I know what I'm gonna do. First I'm gonna get this out of here because you're just cosmetic. You're just in there to be in there right now. Get rid of that. And then, put you at the back. Filament spools. spools of filament. Right here and right here. That, yeah, that'll work. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now you guys should be able to somewhat see what I'm working on. There we go. Good enough. Okay. I'm gonna need some stuff here. Cable stuff. Okay, there's that. Got a rubber ducky. Empty. Power supply. And I'm just realizing I don't have an inlet. How am I supposed to power this? I've got, where does this plug into? Because I don't actually have a plug. Do I have a plug? No, I've my two blower fans, axle fan, bed thermistors, that end stop cable, power cable. Assuming that's that. Bed extension cable. I'm assuming one of these is bed extension. I don't actually have an inlet. Should have one. I do not. That's Triangle Labs still. Like there's I have all the boxes from the build right here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm missing the barrel jack, the inlet. I don't have one. Yeah, there's a DC barrel. I don't have one. There is no DC barrel jack. Well, that's from the other kit. I don't have a barrel jack. I've got a bunch of motor cables. I've got a bunch of this kind of cable, bed extension cables, TCF cable. I do not have a barrel jack. I mean, I guess it's a good thing today. I'm finding out today. See if LDO can rush me one, but I do not have one. Okay, so jumpers, sensorless homing jumpers. Okay, so I'm assuming I have to set this up like that is. Modify one from the positron. I could, but I'm not, because I'm building a kit and I'm going to use what the kit. So I'm just gonna reach out to Jason after the stream and be like, hey, I don't have this. And hopefully he can rush me one. I at least don't want to open. If I don't get it in time, I will splice one. Yeah, I put a pot, well, I got a box here for a fastener kit for like one of the other things. Like I can get one. It's not the aspect of me not being able to get power to this machine. I can get power to the machine. The issue I'm concerned about is my kit doesn't have the part. Does anyone else kit missing this part? That's what I'm worried about. That's the part I'm concerned about. Okay, so I'm assuming I set this up like this. I'm assuming. So sensorless there and there, and then the jumper is there. And I'm assuming this one also gets the same position. I'm assuming. Because these actually already have jumpers in them. These have jumpers in them, but they're not where these are. So I'm assuming I gotta move the jumpers. So let's do that. Okay, so those are in the front there, and then we need 2 for sensorless. Okay, but this doesn't match. Okay, what the hell is going on here? What's going on here? Okay, what is going on here? If you look, there's the motors, and then there's one jumper up here. Okay, one jumper, one jumper, one jumper, one jumper. On here, there's 2 jumpers. Where are these extra jumpers from? I'm assuming I leave the ones that are already there are probably a voltage thing. Can't really read. Oh yeah, that's a voltage thing. Yeah, so that's 24 volts. Yeah, so that's a voltage thing. Okay. Filament runout sensor, CB mount, neopixels, and stops, stepper motors, controller fan, power, that. Okay. Well, again, it's not that like, oh, I can figure it out. We already figured it out. It's if you're trying to reference this image, why are we missing stuff? That's kind of the concern. Okay. Yeah, let me see what we have here for the LDO kit, or the positron thing, because if I could just steal the barrel jack, if it's the same, I'll just steal the barrel jack. I really don't care. Let me go diving here. Where is that other positron kit? Motor kit, linear rail kit, motion kit, bearings. No, I don't know where the box is with the electrical. Motion. That's a spool of filament. Yeah, I don't know where that. Although I found the screws I need for my rep rack. That's nice. Which one's the good one? That's a 3.2. Okay. So that's 3.2. This one's not the 3.2. I don't think this has the... Yeah, it doesn't have the barrel jack in it. Yeah, I don't know where I put... Problem is I put the box. Yeah, I don't know where the... I don't know if I already rated that box. That's the problem. Oh well. Yeah, I'm not going to look for it. I'm not going to look for it. Kit doesn't come with it. Kit doesn't come with it. Okay. So, wiring diagram. I don't like this wiring diagram, but anyways, we'll make it work. Okay. Start plugging stuff in. So, we got our Z motor. And Z goes to this far one, which is right there. Okay. And are these all the same length? Oh, one of these is slightly shorter. Nope, they are all the same length. Okay. So in that case, the wire's supposed to come in from the back. They're going to come in from the back. Cool. Extruder is the first one. Okay. Which one's A and which one's B? I'm assuming A's on the left, so this will be B. I mean, you just switch them if they're not the right ones. Huge deal. Okay. What's that? Okay, so now PCF. What is PCF? Part cooling fan? Oh, they give me a little board here. That's smart. Ah, I see. So they give you this little, okay, they don't talk about it though. Do they show it? No. Okay, so on here, you got your Hotend fan. Where's your part? Oh no, this ain't it. Okay, Manta M4P, cool. SD card on rear. Huh? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Filming jumpers, okay. Yeah, see, I don't have this, the DC adapter. I'm missing this. Okay. Fan splitter, sweet. So, I'm assuming that's what this is. So this is this little guy for fans, and this goes to the middle. I'm assuming this is that one fan in the front, the 30 mil. Our cooling fan is the middle. There we go. And now, part cooling fan, Hotend fan, part cooling fan. There we go. So these are the two part cooling fans. So these guys both actually plug into here because there's a splitter. So this way I don't have to do the janky thing I normally do where you have to like kind of zip tie everything together. And it comes with a little piece of Velcro. That's cool. Okay, so that's that. This one just plugs right into that first one. Okay. Z end stop plugs in over here. Okay. They don't cover how to plug in the drivers. I mean, you should know how to plug in a driver by now, but it's not covered in the manual. Manual doesn't tell you to install your step sticks, so make sure you install your step sticks. It tells you where to put the jumpers. So let's install these step sticks. And it's 2209s across the board on this guy. Some perfectly cromulent drivers. Yeah, the eSun thing. eSun already took care of it, I believe. I think they've already undid it. But like the fact that they did it in the first place does not fill me with confidence, unfortunately. 48 volts might be overkill for this printer. Sebas, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret that big 3D printer company manufacturing board manufacturer don't want you to know. 48 volts is overkill for most 3D printers, let's be honest. Most people, most average printers, you will not see any benefit going to 48 volts. I honestly wish that it'd be nice. 48 volts would make a lot more sense if you could plug 48 volts into the board and that's all you needed. But most of the time you need like 24 volts and 48 volts. So you need two separate power supplies. You need a specific controller board to support it. So you're basically spending a bunch of money for marginal improvements, maybe, depending on your profile and your speeds and feeds kind of thing. So it's like, do you really need it? I would use 48 volts more in printers if I only needed one power supply, but the fact that it's like I need to source a 48 volt power supply just for the motors is kind of annoying. And I understand why they do it, because the problem is making a board that you basically have to step down 48 volts to 24 volts for your heaters, your fans, everything. Hot end heater, bed heater, all that would have to be stepped down. I'm just realizing are there any jumpers on here for the boards? Are these fans 24 volts? I'm assuming these fans are 24 volts, but I don't see any jumpers for the fan voltage. So I'm assuming the fans are 24 volts. I don't actually see any jumpers for the fan voltage. I'm just realizing that now. I'm assuming they're 24 volts. This is weird. Most boards now you can, oh, there you go, fan power. Oh yeah, you can switch it between 5 and 24 volts. There's a jumper here. Okay, so it's an all or nothing thing. Okay, so we have that. Now we got to heat up. Now we got to hook up all our hot end shenanigans. Let me spin this around here so I can get at everything. So that's that. So now you are the bed. So let's do the bed thermistor. Goes to the close one. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, this one. That's the bed one. Or no. The bed one goes to the one furthest away. So the double stack one furthest away is the bed. That's the bed. That's the bed. And the hot end one. Where's the hot end one? This guy? I have an extension cable for this? Does it come with an extension cable? I thought I had cable. Or I just had a bunch of cables here. Why not use a triple output voltage power supply? Then you'd have. Oh, you can easily do that. But that would require that you buy that power supply, and most kits don't. I'm not, okay, how do I word this? I'm not saying I'm lazy, but if the kit comes with just a 24-volt power supply, I'm just gonna use the 24-volt power supply. I'm not gonna throw that 24-volt power supply away and then buy a separate 48-volt that could do everything, or buy an additional 48-volt. I'm just gonna plug it in 24-volt, everything's gonna move like that. That's kind of how I do it. Because it's like, it's already set up. Might as well just let it work. Okay. So, this is this guy. And obviously we're going to do cable management after all this is done. So you're going to go in here. And then you are our bed heater, or our hot end here. And you're going to plug into the first one. So the furthest from the edge. Okay. Okay, and then we got the bed heater here. What do we got here? Oh, 1 second here. Yeah. A little thing on here. What's that? Oh, that's nice. They give you a extender here. Hot end extender? No, if that's the hot end, which one's the bed? I'm assuming this is the bed. Do I gotta crimp the bed? What's going on here? Because the bed already has wires on it. So then, oh, you might be for the power. Because this says hot end, but I'm gonna use this for the bed. Yeah, I'm gonna use this for the bed, yeah. I don't think it really matters which one's which. Yeah, because why would you, yeah, because then this plugs in there. That plugs in there. Okay. And then we plug that in. Nope, which one didn't click? This didn't click. Come on, do the thing, lock in, come on. It doesn't want to lock in. Don't make me re-crimp you. There we go. Locked in, there we go. And then this one, plug in over here. Luckily, the bed heater is pretty, like it only draws as much as a normal hot end, so it's not like, you know, we're pushing 50 million amps through it. There we go. So those are those. Let me walk around my bench here, make sure I actually screwed these into the right holes. That and that. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So that is that. That is that. I think that's everything. Everything's plugged in now. I think. And that's gonna all go like that. And this is a complete rat's nest of wires. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. I really wish I had the inlet, because then I could power it up and actually check to see if it works. The fact that I don't have the inlet is kind of disappointing, not gonna lie. The fact that I'm missing the actual barrel jack inlet to power this up is kind of disappointing. Oh well, it happens. Where does power even go in? It goes into that second one, yeah. Okay. So I think we got everything. I think that's it. Is that end stop? That's the only end stop we have, is the Z1. It is really weird how extruder goes here, but this is the Z end stop. Why would this not be the Z motor and that the extruder? I don't know. It's just a pin number, but that just kind of always, I'm like, what? Why? Yeah. If this is the extruder motor, why are you plugging the Z end stop? Shouldn't you plug in the Z end stop with the Z end stop just to keep it easy? But okay, that is it for the build. That is it for the build. We're gonna start cable managing this now to make it not look like butt. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then I think we'll end it right after that. Yeah, I am gonna dig around just to make sure I didn't misplace the barrel jack anywhere, but I am pretty sure I don't have a barrel jack. Also, I'm trying to figure out how these work, because apparently these slot in here, and then you screw in the skirts to it, I think. How do these work? Because the problem is if I do that, I'll figure it out. How do these skirts even attach? Yeah, how are you supposed to, how are you supposed to do these? Because the problem is if these don't, there's no cutout. Unless this is supposed to be gapped now, because there's no cutout for these. Unless you screw into this. Because this goes in a slot here, but then this sits on top, but there's no cutout for that. So how are you supposed to attach these doodads? So I need to put this guy on because I need to put a fan. I gotta find my Noctua or 40 mil fan to use for this. I mean, I've got 40 mil fans, but I need to find a not crap one. And extrude today? No, we're gonna do that on Friday. Basically today, we're just kind of getting the build finished. Friday, we'll do the firmware and first print, and then we're also giving away a kit. It needs to be 24 volts. That's the only downside. Okay, so now I gotta figure out how to run the power up there. So I'm assuming, let's do this. So black to black, white to white. That's easy, okay. Unplug you, okay. Can we fit these up there? Okay, I'm gonna have to take you off. I think that's like the only way to do this. go. Okay, so slide that off. So the thing is, there's this. I'm just gonna do this. Have these come up there. There we go. That works, I think. Except for the fact that that hits that. Up. There we go. There we go. Okay. That works. Cool NAS PCBs, ultra high. Go. Yeah, black and white. Because why not use carbon fiber, ABS, and glass film nylon? Totally within reason and practical for a build of this magnitude and style. Totally makes sense, right? Totally makes sense. Totally practical. Totally, what is it? Was it demure? Practical and demure. Okay, actually, you're gonna go, because that all plugs in there, so you're gonna plug it in this way. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go here. And then all of you, so these cables will be separate. I'm gonna zip time too, but we are gonna have separate cables. And that, get this guy. Go. Now you guys get to watch me swear and put this sleeving on that I always suck at putting on. And yes, I know you can print a tool for it. Guess who always forgets to print a tool for it? Have you seen MGN3 linear rails? I know they exist. Have I used them? Nope. Okay, 1 second here. I gotta clean these ends up. Ah! A little piece of plastic melted all over my hand. What would you even use MGN3 for a miniature printer? Let's be honest, MGN3 would probably be horrible for a miniature printer. Like, they're so small. What are you going to be able to support with them? Like, MGN3 is flippin' tiny for a rail. Do they even have the forces? Like, is it even robust enough? Yeah, MGN7's already small enough. I mean, MGN9's already small, let's be honest. There we go. Dost thou even lifteth, bro? No, I don't. I'm one of those people that people say like, oh, you know, once you start working out regularly, you'll love it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I think there's like an if to that statement, and that's like, if you ever have to work out regularly because the army makes you do it, you don't enjoy working out. you start to not enjoy working out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have three of these actually. There'll be one for the Z, one for the bed. So the bed one is going to go. So bed wires, we'll unplug those and get them out of the way. I screwed that up. There we go. You come out. There we go. There we go. Okay. And actually, I'm pretty sure this. Do we have a zip tie for this? Do I have a printed part that goes across the back of this? Yeah, it's this guy, I think. Okay, you go there. You screw into that. Button in like smash. Yes, like the smash button. Do the thingamajig that the YouTuber tells you to do. There we go. The tie of zip. If you use drag chains, can you skip the cable sleeve? Yeah. There we go. I'll be honest, lately I have been using Velcro ties instead of zip ties a lot, especially for cable management. Having really good luck with it. Because when you do that, you don't have to worry about pinching the wires. That's kind of the downside with zip ties. Zip ties have a tendency to like pinch your wires, and it's super annoying. Okay, so let's get all of you guys out of this little thing that I'm making here, because I have to like figure it out and then put you back in. So which one is the short one? You're the short one, okay. Up so many. Well, yeah, because you buy one on Amazon, you get 500 of them. I mean, this was like $5 on Amazon. Not even. And they got all the Velcro zip ties I'll ever need for the rest of my life. Plus, I have like a whole bag of LTT ones inside. Come on, get in your sleeve. let's see, you go all the way to the front. Okay, right about there. Okay, so I have to cut any wires. There we go. There we go. And now we go around and zip it up. And then you twist it. And there you go. And I think I have something to hold it on the back here. How are you supposed to attach to the back? I mean, I can just attach. There we go. Pop it, twist it. There we go. So there's that. Okay. Now that's going to go up and feed into there. I don't have a reverse Bowden for that. You on the inside. Okay, so now this guy, that can go right about there. I don't think I have enough of this. That'll work. Lighter. Where'd I put my lighter? Where'd I put my lighter? Where did I? Oh, put it in, but I put it in further than I thought I did. Get rid of all this gunk. There we go. Nope. Damn it. It is so weird to be streaming it. Like, I don't know, this whole timetable feels off to me. I know I'm being real quiet right now. It's been a long, not long day for me. It's weird. Like today feels it's been a lot longer than today actually has been for some reason. Okay, so that's that. That I will put a zip tie on, just to put a zip tie on. It is a very quick build, and it's gonna be weird because no video, or there's no stream until Friday now. Does that go in the bottom? I think that goes in the bottom. 1 second. Yeah, that goes in there. There we go. Little piece of PTFE in the back there just to guide the filament in. There we go. Okay, and then lastly, the bed. So the bed stuff. Don't pinch the bed stuff. We got extra cable here. That's gonna bug me, but it is what it is. Okay. You're not a lawyer, not legal advice. Ah, dang it. I was about to do all my lawyering stuff based on your opinion. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming this comes with Clipper. I'm assuming there's Clipper on here. We're going to be running Clipper. I'm assuming. Machine like this, rep wrap would make a lot of sense. Simple, compact, web UI, one board. Yeah, this does do 48 volts. You can do 48 volts. It'd be overkill on a machine like this by insane amounts, but you can do 48 volts on this board. And then zip it up. Oh, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to zip tie this to that, I guess. Yeah, we'll zip tie that to that. go. That'll work. Dang it. It is ever so slightly too short. 1 second here. Aha. Look at this. Oh, we just hide it. There we go. Aha. There we go. And that wedges in there. There we go. Obviously, I still got to do all the under the hood wiring. So that goes up and down. No, we got the same problem here with the zip tie. 1 second here. The same exact problem where I have a zip tie that renting full travel. There we go. Okay. All of this just kind of, I'll fiddle with that. I don't want to do the under the hood until I have the inlet, because I don't know how that's going to sit and whatnot. But in the meantime, that is the ROOK. That is built now. Extruder, we got that to feed some filament in from the side from a random spool holder. So that's that. There we go. So how do I attach these skirts? Because the problem is, how do I bolt it into this? Do I screw it into that? Is that how this works now? Because it's supposed to screw into this. But if I put this in there, okay, to bolt this in from the bottom, then when this goes in, it leaves a gap because it sits on top. And it doesn't sit flat. So how are you supposed to do the skirts? How's this supposed to work? Like, I could just say screw it and put heat sets in and call it a day. I'll probably just say screw it and put heat sets in and call it a day. Can't get this out. Great. But I think we're about to call it here. So if you haven't entered for your chance to win some polymaker filament, do this now because I'm about to end the stream. There, I'm probably gonna have to. No, that does click. Okay. Actually, will those self-tap? They self-tap. Let me just check something quick here. Let's see. Well, at least no, they won't self-tap because there's nothing to self-tap into. Yeah, there's nothing to self-tap into. So how is that skirt? How is the skirt supposed to work? Because the only other thing I could think of is if I get like, use M5. No, that wouldn't go all the way through. I have no idea how this is supposed to work. Am I supposed to put heat sets in there? I'm just gonna put heat sets in it, screw it. RTFM. Steve, I want to read the manual. If I can't find where in the manual, because as I went through, I followed the manual. If I can't find it, you're getting banned. Let's find the skirts. Where are the skirts? Where are the skirts? Okay. So there's the back skirt, which screws in from the back. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Are we finding any other skirts? Are we finding any other skirts? No. 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 No skirts. Okay. Maybe it's at the very, 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 very bottom. Nope. Maybe it's on the printables page. Rook skirts. There's the LDO ones. Okay. So these are the ones we printed. They use those, but if you look at that, okay. So there's that. So then where's the top plate? So it shows this, where we have just this openness, and then we have those. So then where's the top plate? Where is the cover plate? Let's track the camera, see what else they have. Models? Oh, that's what I printed. That doesn't have the cutouts for it. None of them have cutouts for it. Would you look at that? I did read the fucking manual, and it still doesn't tell me. You know what we're gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do now? I'm just gonna install them with this and modify this file to put little slots. Make it work. Or I'm gonna be super lazy and just run gasket around it. We'll see how lazy I can be. We'll see how lazy I can get. You underestimate my ability to be lazy. You underestimate. I forget your name, so you're not going to get banned, by the way. These are supposed to be M3s, those are supposed to be M3s. Maybe there's a remix on printables. Maybe, I don't know. Figure it out later. That sounds like a during the week I'll figure it out problem. Because right now, I just want to get these skirts on so we can call it. So I can do the giveaway so we can end the stream. That should work. Nope. Okay, so 16's too short. What size screws am I even supposed to use for those skirts? M3 18s? Nowhere near enough of those. M3 20s, maybe? I don't even know what size screw. Like I'm running low on my M3 screws. Let's go with M3 20s. Let's just go from the stock. I think M3 20s are long enough. Hopefully. Nope. 25. That's way too long. You're not M325, that's why. M325s. Okay, M325s. I've been here, interact for all but 17 minutes. I've been here and interact for all but those. Well, good for you. It's always fun to hang out. Oop. Also helps when you use the right size bit. Don't forget, we're almost at the end of the stream, so if you want to enter to win some polymaker filament, you might want to hurry up and do that, because once the stream's over, you can't enter anymore. There, come on, come on. Trying to line this up is super annoying. There we go. There we go. There's one. There's two. Why do I have so many not M3? Bin says M325. What size screws in bin? Not M325s. There we go. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, that's... What are you catching on? Oh, the PCB itself. There we go. It says each skirt needs threaded inserts. Well, we're just YOLOing them with screwing into plastic. I mean, it's a skirt, right? I could put inserts in them, but I'm getting enough purchase, and there's no weight on them or anything. If there was actually forces involved, I probably would put heat sets in these, but I'm not going to bother. This one we're probably going to have to take out, so I'm going to have to put a fan in. I got to go find one of my good fans for this. And by good, I mean not crazy loud. There we go. Yeah, like, you're not pulling those out. If I can't pull it out by hand, the weight of the skirt itself ain't gonna do anything. Okay, so I will cable manage the bottom here once I get the barrel jack. But for now, I'm just gonna do that. And then we got to figure out what we're doing here. As you can see, there is a bit of a gap, unfortunately. Because you're supposed to screw these in with M5s, I believe. I think they just screw into plastic, yeah. Short stubby M5s. Do I even have short stubby M5s? So I got in the bin. See, it'd be really cool if, oh, I do have some silver ones. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. I mean, technically, you might want to leave it open for more cooling, right? If you have a little bit of an air gap there, you're going to get a little bit more, whatchamacallit, right? If I can get this to freaking start. Come on, yeah. There we go. There we go. You know what? I might just leave it like that with that little bit of a gap for extra cooling, right? It's an exhaust port. It's a grease groove. Back when I was doing my apprenticeship and shop classes, anytime somebody screwed up and you had like an extra cut, or you screwed up a dimension, or you put a slot in the wrong spot, like, why is this here? Oh, it's a grease groove. Just an extra grease groove. There you go. There you go. That'll work. You know what? That'll work. I'll lose like a millimeter of Z, but honestly, I don't care. There we go. I don't know about you, but this looks like a printer. I'll post some pictures of it on the internets after the stream ends, but I think we're good. I think we're good there. Yeah, extruder gears engaged. There we go. So yeah, so Friday stream, I should have the barrel jack by then. If I don't have the barrel jack by then, I will hodgepodge something. I'll figure something out. But yeah, so Friday stream, we will get the firmware on this and get it printing, and then we'll do a giveaway. Simple as that. And by giveaway, I mean we're going to give away one of these kits. We'll give away an LDO ROOK kit on Friday stream once we get this up and running, I think. Is that good? You good? That's good. So I think we're going to call it there. Let's do this giveaway right now. Let's do a giveaway. You guys want to do a giveaway? Let's do a giveaway. Woo, giveaways. Giveaways. If you did not enter, you will have another chance on Friday. So again, there won't be a stream tomorrow. Normally we do streams on Tuesdays, but not this week, unfortunately. Not this week, unfortunately. Names, A, delete, B, all the names, your name in chat, file, save, and open up marbles. I seen the race video. No, do I want to? That is not a very good descriptor. That is too open of a concept. That could mean a lot of things. The race video. What do you mean the race video? That is, you are not giving me enough words to describe, to fill my brain with knowledge as to what the heck that even means. Let's go with laboratory. How many bots do we got? 309. 303. 303. A good British number. 303. Play. Okay. So, that's not too big. So how this works is every stream we give away a spool of filament from Polymaker. If you win, you get a spool of filament. But if I pick your name right here now, and you happen to also win, you get 2 spools of filament. Isn't that cool and lucky? So good luck to this person. Joe Rust. Joe Rust. Is that like the default character in Rust? Joe Rust. John Halo over here? No, that's Alex. Joe Rust, if you win, you get 2 spools of filament. If anyone else wins, you get 1. Off you go. Oh, that's... Remember, exclamation mark zoom zoom makes you go faster. Exclamation mark gullible makes everyone else go slower. Spam chat, but don't spam chat. Oop, oop. Up you go. Yo, Xavier. Are you supposed to pronounce the X in Xavier? Is it Xavier or Xavier? Do you pronounce the X? Is it its own? Is it a syllable? In Xavier, is the X a syllable or not? Xavier. 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 It's gonna bug me. Oh, no, Gunther! Gunther, no! Well, it's not silent. It does make a noise, but it's tied to the A. Oh, wow. Redacted X got a boost. Oh, here we go again. Oh, you snuck right through. I think you got it, man. Redacted X won. Congratulations, Redacted X. You snuck right in there. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay. So we're gonna call it there. I'm gonna reach out to LDO, see if I can get a replacement barrel jack. Redacted X, you will get an email from me after the stream ends. Let me pull up your information here. Redacted. 1 of 1. Like to see it. Okay. So you will get an email from me after the stream ends with information on how to collect your filament from Polymaker. So golf claps in chat. I will reach out to LDO Motors, see if I can get a replacement barrel jack for this so that we can actually get it powered up. Why are there so many holes on the side? Am I missing something? It's supposed to be like an enclosure on this or something? Either way. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is Friday, we will revisit this. Friday will be the first prints on it, hopefully. So we'll get all the firmware stuff done. Friday we print. Which side moves? That side moves. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of zip tying there just to make sure that's good. So yeah, so shout out to LDO Motors for providing this kit for this build series. If you want to get one of these kits yourself, we will be giving one away on the stream on Friday, so don't miss out. But if you want to buy one, I do have a link in the description to all the LDO Motor resellers because they don't sell directly. You have to buy it through a reseller. And also shout out to Polymaker for the spool filament we gave away this stream and every stream. Links for all of them and more in the video description. If you want to help support the channel content I create, things I do, check out those links. Buy some gamer subs, use code Canuck, save 10% off your order. And for those that donate to the channel, gifted memberships to others, or became members of the channel yourself, I thank you. Would not be able to do the things I do, create the content I create without your continued support. You make it all possible. We are going to call it there, I believe. It's anywhere LDO ships to, so mostly worldwide, I believe. So yeah, so we're gonna call it there. Enjoy your week for the Canadians out there. Hope you enjoyed your holiday weekend. And everyone else, I will see you on Friday for another stream. Do I have a teleprompter? No, you say it enough, you get used to saying it. And yeah, bye, bye, bye. Wave, wave. If you don't wave, I'm not ending. If you don't wave, I'm not ending the stream. Better wave. Better wave. You better wave. There you go, Keep it. Bye.